Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you people out there that are celebrating Thanksgiving today. Um, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you Americans are not gonna be watching too much YouTube and stuff today because you're gonna be spending time with your families. But if you are, this is the deck that we're running today. Now, you have seen this deck in a previous videos because I absolutely adore it, and I just decided that I wanted to move back up because I wanted to be back in the Legendary Arena. Just because when I do request cards, you get that 4-pick cards from being in the Legendary Arena. So when I do want to go to request cards, I do move back up into the Legendary Arena, request my cards, and then I drop back down into the zones that my card level is actually able to survive in. Because as you can see, a lot of my cards are quite low level, except for the ones that I do use in a lot of decks that I've used previously. But I've been trying out a couple of little things. Now, it could be really, really dirty, guys. I'm not going to show you right now, but all I can say is it involves the Three Musketeers and a freeze. That's all I'm going to say. You can imagine how dirty it is. So when I'm going to do it properly, I'm going to show you, but I want to level up the cards first. Trying it in the lower arenas, it works amazingly. But once the cards are leveled up a little bit more, that I am using, because I'm using a couple of cards in the deck that are lower level, I want to level them up, and I'll show you that later once I come back up into the Legendary Arena with it. But as you can see in my shop, we have the princess. The Thanksgiving gods have given us a princess. If I had 80,000 gold in the last week, she would have been a level 3. So unfortunately, they're nice enough to keep giving me the cards, but they're not nice enough to give me the gold. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the game. Now, I've only played 5 battles since what you saw yesterday, so obviously that is down here where the defeat is. That is where I don't think I actually showed you that in the replay yesterday. I think it was this one here, the one that I won 2-1. But I've won 5 straight going back to this deck here, which is pretty insane. And if you look at it, if you look at it, there is a big variance in decks. So as you can see there, a giant Valkyrie Ice Wizard deck, there's a minor cycle deck, there's a Hog Valkyrie push, or in fact that's basically a trifecta because it's the Valkyrie, the Musketeer, and the Hog Rider, Lava Hound, and then another minor. So I'm going to start off with showing you this basically weird style trifecta deck. So obviously the old trifecta deck had the elixir pump in there, so he's changed that out for like the Dark Knight or the minor. But yeah, very similar to the old style. And the reason why I love this deck here, guys, is because it's got so much pushing power, but then at the same time, it's got so much defensive power. And even though you would look at the deck and you kind of think, well, you can't defend giants, you can't defend lava hounds. Yeah, I can. So as you can see here, look at this. The Mega Minion is going to go down. Now, there is a slight little tweak to this deck compared to the deck that I used to run. The one that I used to run, I used to have the log instead of the Mega Minion. But I've been finding that a lot of people have kind of switched out the Skami because of so many people running the log. I kind of found that right now the Mega Minion is a little bit more dangerous than the log is, because I don't really need to knock things back as much. If you're using the version of the deck without the Tesla, then the log is very, very vital that you keep the log in the deck. Because you need that knockback capability. But if you've got the Tesla, then you've got the distraction, so you don't really need the log so much. So as you can see here, because he's coming in with his Ice Wizard, I know he's going to want to put his Hog Rider down on the or my left. I go ahead and send in a push with my Ice Spirit and my Hog Rider, which freezes his push and forces him to actually play on the right hand lane because he had his Knight there. You're always, 9 times out of 10, you're always going to pick to go for the lane that you're going to be able to do more damage on. So if you had to pick out of your Ice Wizard or your Knight to back up troops with, you're always going to pick your Dark Knight because it does more damage. So again, I'm going to go ahead, send my Hog Rider down the line, get one shot on his tower, which has forced him to defend with his Mini P.E.K.K.A. So he's going to back up with his Hog Rider again, and I'm going to be able to build up my own push once again, forcing him to play cards to defend. So he's always on my cycle. So now he's got the Musketeer and the Valkyrie coming to the tower. Princess is going to shut that down nice and easy. Because I know that Hog Rider was coming, I'm going to go ahead, send in my Rocket, which, because the shield wasn't gone on the Knight, that absorbs all of that damage, but it really does do some damage to his Hog Rider. And we're going to be able to defend nice and easy again, forcing him to play that Mini P.E.K.K.A. because he doesn't want too much damage. Going to go ahead, take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A. with the Mega Minion, distract his Knight with the Ice Wizard, freeze his Hog Rider. Now, I've done this on purpose, guys. I could have played my Tesla, but I've purposely received damage because I wanted to save up the elixir so that I could play the Rocket, and if need be, I would have been able to play the Tesla first if he had dropped his Mini P.E.K.K.A. first. Before I actually played that Rocket, I would have put my Tesla down, saved up the 6 elixir, and sent the Rocket to the tower. So really good stuff and things right there. Now, I'm going to show you this one because this one here is one of the better decks I find with a Lava Hound deck. Not saying that his deck is great because it's definitely not that great, but the fact that he's got the Minion Horde, the Mega Minion, and the Lava Hound, that's pretty much standard. But there's a few times that I've seen people with Spear Goblins and Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Spear Goblins and the Lumberjack. So as you can see here, the Ice Spirit and the Ice Wizard with the Hog are going to get a lot of damage on the tower, and they're going to make his his minions one shot. He's going to give us a laugh. I'm not really sure why, but the Ice Spirit's going to take all of them out. Princess on the line, because that's going to get rid of his whole entire push over on from his backup from his skeletons. And as a lot of people will know, if you shut down the skeleton spawner, the Lava Hound deck loses a big piece of damage because it doesn't have anything to distract. It don't have stuff to really take out your ground troops. And as you can see here, because he's played that Lava Hound, I'm going to play aggressive, play my Hog Rider, use my Fire Spirits to take out his whole entire push. Look at this. The Tesla's gonna... I've destroyed his whole push. All he's got... Watch that Fire Spirits, guys. Oh my god, that Fire Spirit... that Ice Spirit is clutch. One thing, if you don't realise, guys, if you play an Ice Spirit just as the Lava Hound is about to explode, it will jump up and it will freeze all of the lava pups. It's insane how much damage it does, because those little guys can do so much damage, but the one Ice Spirit can shut down all 6 lava pups. It's pretty crazy. So knowing that I'm one rocket away from his tower if this princess gets the shot off, I'm going to ignore it. Like, look at this, guys. I'm going to play the Ice Spirit just to freeze his guy and force his Mega Minion in front of his Lava Hound. That has ruined his whole entire push, especially as soon as I put down the rocket right there. Tesla is actually going to go ahead and distract over there. Unfortunately, the princess does target his Lava Hound, so I'm going to have to play my Mega Minion. That zap actually makes it so that my Mega Minion goes down to his Fire Spirits to take out his princess. And we've defended his push very nicely. We give him a well played. He's going to come in with his Lumberjack. I'm going to freeze that down. Princess is going to lend over a couple of shots. Rocket's going to go in, and we're going to take that victory really, really easily. So, as you can see here, he got one push that he almost punished me for because the princess targeted the wrong thing. But the key to winning that victory was that I played the Ice Spirit to freeze his Lava Hound, which made his Mega Minion go in front of it. And then as I played the Rocket, he actually dropped his Lumberjack, which really took it out. If I waited like half a second longer, I would have got his Minion Horde as well. But it's okay. We can do it. We've got stuff and things. We're able to destroy. So that just goes to show how dangerous this deck can be, because we put the pressure on all the time, but we can defend the whole entire pushes from a Lava Hound deck. So as you can see here, a badly placed Princess means that we're going to take a ton of damage, but with the Ice Wizard, the Mega Minion, and the Hog Rider going down the line, I was pretty confident. And then I saw level 11 Barbarians, and I was kind of like, okay, I'm not so confident anymore. Then I saw a level 4 Prince, and I was like, okay, I'm really not confident anymore. I've almost lost a tower. And then I saw a Miner, and I was like, okay, I've lost my tower. Good job. Straight off the bat, we're a tower down. Good job. Okay, so we're kind of struggling. We're going to have to reset. I've not got good rotation. I know he's got Barbarians to stop my Hog Rider. He plays that Wizard, and look at this, guys. This Protection Rocket, boom, good night Barbarians, tower damage, Hog Rider. One play has brought us back into the game. As you can see right there, 829 HP left on his tower. Fire Spirit's Ice Spirit, he zaps, which doesn't let his tower kill my Ice Spirit, which lets my Fire Spirits get to his tower. Boom! 2 plays, and his tower's almost done. So, badly placed Tesla here, because I kind of panicked, because I didn't want to lose my Ice Wizard or my Princess. So, I go ahead and I just take the damage. And then I get a little bit annoying. I go put my Princess down on the line because I know all he's got is either his Princess or his Spear Gobs, which he really wouldn't want to play just yet, because he would want to have his Miner in front of him. So that's just cost him the whole entire push there. Again, the Ice Spirit to try and zap to try and take out the Ice Spirit, but we're going to go ahead and get a ton of damage on those minions, which means that the Ice Wizard can take him out. Tesla's going to go ahead and defend against that guy over there. I'm going to push down on the left hand lane because I'm going to know he's going to want to try and take out that Princess before he pushes. He's going to play his barbs on the left hand side, which is perfect for me because Ice Wizard and Tesla are going to shut down that Prince. Ice Wizard is going to shut down the minions, leaving the Tesla with some good HP. Princess is going to finish off those Barbarians. He's going to try and come in with his Miner just as I go in with my Hog. Zap is too late because the Fire Spirits jump into the Prince. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to kill his Prince even though it's charging. And we're going to go ahead and put down the Ice Wizard first to take the damage from the tower. Mega Minion's going to be distracted by his Barbarians. That Rocket is going to go in just as his Barbs come into attack range. And we're going to kill all of his Barbarians, plus ton of tower damage. Defending on the right hand side with the Princess against his Wizard. And the reason why I put the Princess down is because I know he's going to be coming in with his Prince over there. Sorry about the text message. Ice Wizard just because we didn't want the tower damage. Princess to go on the line, but unfortunately she actually targets his Princess, and because he countered with the Barbarians over in the center, we go ahead and play the Rocket. Now I think he played the Barbs because he was expecting the Hog Rider, but we weren't planning on playing that Hog Rider whatsoever, and because he played the Barbs there, we were able to take the victory 2-1 off of an amazing comeback right there. So that's pretty cool indeed. So as you can see, deck works really well. We've pushed back up to 1,303 even though I wasn't really trying to get back up there. I literally just wanted to get back up into the legendary arena so that when I request cards, I can request 4 of those bad boys. As you can see down here at the very bottom, we're going to go give this guy some more of his Royal Giants. But as you can see, I can request 4 for being in the legendary arena. Being in Frozen Peaks, you can request 3. So I might as well just play a few games, get those crowns, and get that extra card. So, also guys, this deck here works really, really well against a Royal Giant as well. Because of obviously the Ice Wizard and the Ice Spirit. One freezes, one slows down. The Tesla is just going to annihilate the Royal Giant. A lot of people kind of think, well, why don't you go for a Inferno Tower instead of the Tesla? It's only 1 elixir. Because you don't need it, guys. The Inferno Tower, yes, is a very, very good addition, but the Tesla, for me, is better. Because the Inferno Tower needs to increase in damage. So with the amount of people that are running Lightning and the amount of people that are running Zap, it works out really well because it resets the damage. Whereas the Tesla, every single time it hits, it's going to hit for 150 damage every single time, regardless of whether or not you zap it or you lightning it. Obviously, if you lightning it, you're going to kill it. But if they lightning too early and it's not out of the ground, they've wasted their lightning spell. If they zap it, then yes, they stop it from hitting once, but it's always going to hit for 150 damage. Really good. That's just my way of thinking. Obviously, you guys might prefer the Inferno Tower. If you do, then use the Inferno Tower. You're cool. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're new to the channel, please show some support and hit that subscribe for me. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like for me, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.